What's up everyone, thanks again for clicking on to another one of my videos. Today's video is about the Meguiar's hybrid ceramic detailer. Absolutely my favorite product. As you can see here, it beads perfectly, and this is in combination with the hybrid ceramic wax spray that you saw in the previous video, so please do click on that if you want to see that applied. I really do appreciate you tuning in and watching another one of my videos. Please do hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell and the thumbs up. It does make a big difference for me. So this is me getting home from the actual car wash. The car is pretty much dried off. I just kind of let it air dry on the way home. And this is what I use to get the final shine. So it's applied by just misting on top of the actual vehicle. I kind of like to start from the top and go down. I have a microfiber cloth that I like to use. I get them from Costco. They're really probably my favorite value microfibers, and they're huge, so it does do most of the car. So once you've sprayed the car, or the panel at least that you want, I use one side of the microfiber to wipe it down, and then I flip to another side to buff it off. And I find it works perfectly. It's sort of the kind of thing that you use in between washes, and I always keep a bottle of this in the trunk because where I work happens to have a huge amount of birds that like to target my car with droppings, so I use that to wipe it off. Right when I know there's bird droppings on, it helps with maintaining the paint. Now Meguiar's does say that this contains their so-called sophisticated SiO2 hybrid ceramic protection. A lot of marketing term there. But how I see it is it's just kind of like a top-up or top off of the hybrid ceramic wax that I did put on in the previous video, just to kind of keep the car as protected as possible. It is a relatively newer car, so I do want to maintain that paint. Now I like to use this whenever I actually touch the vehicle with a microfiber. It sort of acts as a lubricant in between the paint, or the clear coat, and the actual microfiber. So I never actually dry the car, I guess, with just the microfiber. I guess there's people who have their own ways, but I'm not a pro detailer, but that's how I find works the best, and I never find that there's any tug at all with the actual microfiber. So up here you're going to see me sort of make a mistake that, or not a mistake, but more of sort of a lesson. If you do drop the microfiber towel on the ground, which I happen to do here momentarily, you have to go get another one, just how it is. They pick up too much dirt and kind of micro particles that will just act as like a sandpaper to your car if you reuse it. So I'm about to drop the microfiber towel there, as you saw, and sadly I do walk to the back and get a new one. I'll just reuse that other microfiber for the wheels, or I'll wash it and use it for the interior or something, but I won't reuse it on the paint. So continuing forward here, this product is available pretty much anywhere that sells car products. In Canada, Walmart, any auto parts store, Canadian Tire, anything like that. They are pretty inexpensive. I find they're less expensive than the hybrid ceramic wax spray. I like to buy the two together. This one does last me a lot longer though, so it's a pretty good value. Switching over to the front of the car here, I kind of like to move as fast as possible and do small panels at once. I am kind of going against the instructions and not doing this in the shade. However, it was a little bit cooler at the time of filming this, so I just tried to get it done as fast as possible, I guess. So just moving on, it's a pretty quick process. It takes about 10 minutes for me in total. I am a little liberal with the spraying. I've seen people just mist a little bit, but I just like to make sure that microfiber just glides on its own, that there's not any tugging or anything like that. And I'm kind of making a little bit of a mistake there, going from the bottom to the top, but the car was already cleaned prior to this, so there wasn't any contaminants or nothing that I could actually see near the bottom of the car. So I like to get every panel, every piece of glass. I like the look it puts on the actual glass. I use it for the outside instead of like your average glass cleaner. I just use this product. Alright, so I'm just nearing the worst part of the actual part of the car is doing the front. On the Forte, there's a lot of intricate little pieces. It's my least favorite part, but it's got to be done, I guess. And it helps keep the bugs from sticking too much, I guess. I like to do this every couple of days, and if I find there's a lot of bugs stuck to the front bumper, I'll give the front bumper a quick wipe down with this, and it helps take them off right away. So you can see a little cameo of my cat there. She's off hunting, I guess. But yeah, so moving forward, getting the windshield done here. On the Forte, of course, if you do want to get your wipers into like a service mode, you do have to have the car off, and then just press upwards on the actual, I guess, windshield knob or stock, whatever they call it. And they'll go into a service position where they go upwards, and then you can extend them. Otherwise, if you try to take them up while they're in this position that you see here, they'll actually hit the front hood. Apparently Kia says this is for aerodynamic purposes, so I'll take their words for it. Just about done here, and yeah, the car shines once this is all done, and it does glisten, so you can't go wrong with this spray. And a really important part that I actually forgot to show earlier in the video was getting the door jambs done. This is probably one of the more important parts too. No one likes seeing a really clean car, then opening the door and seeing those disgusting looking jambs. It does build up a lot of dirt in there, and I just like to keep them clean. That is a painted part of the car after all. So here's just the final product here. This is how I like to keep my car nice and clean. The next video will show the actual how I take care of the wheels. Just the maintenance, taking care of them, I guess, shining them up and putting the endurance gel on them. So the car is spotless, looks beautiful. And yep, so I'll show you also the microfiber towels that I use. They're from Costco. They're a 36 pack. The actual towel itself is huge. So these are probably the best value in terms of microfibers. Finally here, it rained the next day, so it was a perfect opportunity to show the beading properties of it, as well as the it working hand in hand with the micro or the hybrid ceramic wax, that is. So it looks really, really good. The rain just flies right off the car, so if you drive really fast, you almost don't need any wipers, but I don't recommend that, of course. Thank you so much for watching the video and sticking to the end. Please do hit that subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that like button. It helps a lot. Appreciate you sticking to the end and watching the video. Thank you so much.